Wonder Woman updates, Iron Rattler updates, new trains for Boomerang, a new train in the park, 7 new water slides, and a dueling Skyline Kid Coaster with the Aurora Light Package. No, this is not a Christmas wish list. This is what Jeffrey Siebert announced at the SFFT 92 fan event that's coming to Fiesta, Texas in 2023. Also, if you don't know, I predicted that new roller coaster. Anyways, we have to break down this giant announcement, so that's exactly what I'm doing in today's video. But before we get into all the nitty gritty for 2023, hola, I'm JB Thrills, and welcome to the channel for all those thrill seekers. On this channel we make all sorts of content, but they all relate to theme parks and thrill rides, no matter where they're located. And if you're an enthusiast for Texas thrill rides and theme parks, this is also the channel for all those type of news. So if you're interested, you should definitely subscribe and tap the notification bell to know when new videos come out of my channel. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So after all the teasing by Jeffrey Siebert, we finally got the answers we were looking for, but it was way more than we expected. You see, I was already predicting the dueling kiddie coaster by Skyline with the lights, but never did I expect to get 7 new kid water slides. It just goes to show that Fiesta, Texas is that park. So let's break down this announcement. Starting off with park enhancements, 2023 is going to be a big year for Fiesta, Texas. First off, to solve the mystery of what's happening with fender bender bumper cars, the attraction is sadly leaving the park, apparently to make way for the future. Now Jeffrey Siebert didn't specify if this was for the brand new kid coaster or just unspecified new additions in the future, so we'll just have to wait and see for that. But the bumper car is going to be a sadly missed attraction because honestly it was really fun. Next we have 2 enhancements for 2 of the areas of the park. Starting with Spassberg, the German area of the park. It will have a new clock, and it'll definitely be more immersive. Next we have an enhancement that's barely talked about, but it is mentioned by Jeffrey Siebert, which is for Los Festivales, the front section of the park that's themed to Mexico. That area definitely needs some work, and while we have seen some repaints, I want to see more in the area than just Boomerang. So it's unknown what's happening there, but I'm excited for it. Then we have 3 new additional areas added. Starting off with Roller Coaster Coffee, we've seen it start off at Six Flags Over Texas and other Six Flags parks, but now with the sponsorship of Starbucks, of course Fiesta Texas is getting it too, but this time it's not just a little booth on the side of a little store, like over Texas. Fiesta Texas is getting an actual cafe with some good theming. And while we have a cafe, we're now adding a new bar, which is the Coca-Cola VIP Lounge. This new lounge for the very important persons will feel commercial with all the Coca-Cola theming, but overall it's a great space that's kind of private, and I bet it will have good dining options. Now this one I did not expect at all, but apparently we're getting a new esports complex located in Los Festivales, part of the new enhancements that we still don't know what's going to be. This new space will be high-tech and will be a place to host future gaming competitions. And while it is a weird addition, honestly it benefits the park because it attracts more venues located at Fiesta, Texas, which they already have many, and I hope to see over Texas like that soon. Anyways, as for the ride enhancements, we have 4. Starting off with Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster, the world's first single rail coaster is finally getting some updates. With the addition of bigger single rail coasters by RMC, like Jersey Devil Coaster and Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, these newer additions have technical enhancements that the original does not. So Wonder Woman's going to be a little bit updated to fit in with those, and also get newer trains that apparently those have, and Wonder Woman doesn't. So it's cool to see them refreshing the attraction. Then we have the iconic Iron Rattler. Last year it was announced that Iron Rattler was going to get a 3rd train, but finally it's going to happen this year in 2023. And no, it's not an additional train that they'll add just in case. The 3rd train will operate while the attraction's operating, so that means faster dispatch. Next we have Boomerang Coast to Coaster. Also earlier this year it was announced that Boomerang was going to get brand new trains from the next gen Vekoma. And finally it's happening for 2023, and that'll become more comfortable and also more modern, which is awesome. He also said there was going to be enhancements for the system, and I'm still hoping for maybe a repaint or a retheme if Los Festivales is getting an update. Maybe something along the lines of Montezuma's Revenge update in Knott's Berry Farm. But hey, it's just an idea. Finally, we have the Railroad. The original train Miss Kitty is finally getting some updates, and it was announced that a 2nd train is coming, a sister of Miss Kitty, named Greta, that's currently in the process of being refurbished. So while it's minor, it's still great to see Fiesta Texas history live on. But with all the ride enhancements and the park enhancements done, let's talk about new attractions, because surprisingly, we have a lot. As teased, Whitewater Bay was going to get something, but I did not expect so many. I'm talking about the addition of 7 new water slides for the kids. And here are these 7 water slides. We have the Kids Tornado Wave, Kids Tornado, Kids Mini River, Kids Octopus Racer, and Kids Pro Racer. And honestly, I love this addition a lot. It's really unique to have a smaller version of the real tornado attraction. And honestly, it's genius because we've never seen water slides like that for kids. Typical kid water slides is just an open slide or a little tube slide. So for them to experience what it's like to ride those bigger attractions that offer a different feeling compared to regular body slides, it's just smart. Also, I find it funny how the kids' wave looks exactly like a mini tsunami surge. Which, that's what it is, but it's still cool. Also, these new slides might be located behind Tornado, in that little back area. And if that's true, again, it would be genius. Because if you've been to Whitewater Bay, you would know that the kids' area is on the top of that hill. Pretty secluded from the rest of the park. So if you want to go to the rest of the park where Tornado and Thunder Rapids and the wave pool is, there's nothing really kids-based there, besides that little mini kids area besides Tornado. And that pool is pretty basic. So to have a whole complex of these bigger slides in that area, it makes it more convenient, and overall it makes the whole park more family oriented. So while I predicted future family additions for Fiesta Texas because they desperately need it, I honestly never thought about the water park. And it's great to see Jeffrey Siebert care about the younger audience, considering one day there'll be a thrill seeker, and all future thrill seekers start somewhere. Anyways, let's talk about the addition everyone is talking about, which is the brand new Skyline Attractions Family Dueling Coaster. I mean, honestly, the clues for this attraction was from the get-go. Six Flags was literally buying it at the Skyline Attractions booth in IAPA. Plus, Fiesta Texas was definitely lacking a brand new kid attraction that wasn't too kid but also not too thrill. The jump from Steamliner Coaster to Roadrunner Express is a big one, and they needed something intermediate. Plus, making it a dueling coaster is way more fun than the Trail Runner Coaster, because it makes it a new experience, and if you think about it, it's the first dueling coaster in Texas, which is kind of funny, but also great to have. The coaster will be 79 feet, which is actually pretty tall for a family coaster. And comparing it to another family coaster like Runaway Mine Train out over Texas, it's actually way taller than that lift hill. Also, it's not just the coaster. Fiesta Texas also bought the Aurora light package from Skyline to be installed into this new coaster. So the nighttime views will be insane, and during the day, it'll be very vibrant. According to Jeffrey Siebert, he bought 3 light packages for the 3 different seasons in the park. The regular summer season, Fright Fest, and Holiday in the Park. If you don't know, the Aurora light package can be changed to anything, so it'll look amazing throughout the seasons. So what can we take away from this new coaster? Well, obviously it's a great addition. It was desperately needed for Fiesta Texas, but I can definitely tell it's going to be very popular. Family coasters tend to be like that always, but a family coaster that's the first dueling coaster in Texas, has a high limit of 36 inches, meaning a 3-year-old can ride it, allows for everyone to ride, even adults, and has the Aurora light package. On a busy day, we're looking at lines to be an hour long or more. I mean, just look at Pandemonium on busy days. So I do hope that Fiesta Texas has a plan for this, and while it does have good capacity because it's a dueling coaster, it won't have 4 trains, because judging on the layout, it looks too short to offer 4 trains, and it'll basically be like a normal kiddie coaster that just has 1 train that completes the entire layout, and then dispatch happens again. Unless Jeffrey Siebert has something up his sleeve. Also, if you notice, I haven't said a name about the attraction or a theme, and that's because when Jeffrey Siebert made the announcement, he never gave one, and he said he was keeping that a secret until later. So I feel like that's very important, because we don't know anything about the coaster besides the coaster itself. And they haven't even posted a promo video of it like usual. It's just a picture of the typical coaster. So why are they keeping it a secret? I mean, we already know the location for the new attraction. It's going to be in the former spot of Fender Bender. So what's so special of the attraction for Jeffrey to hide the theme and the name? Well, it could mean a re-theme. Maybe Kidsopolis won't be Kidsopolis anymore. And maybe it's a new superhero theme, a unique separate theme, maybe it's a fit with Spassberg, who knows? But obviously, it's something special if Jeffrey Siebert's hiding it. And I can already tell this coaster might have more theming than what it seems. I mean, yeah, it has lights, but knowing Jeffrey Siebert, he goes above and beyond with all attractions. And the most recent additions all have theming, so this one will probably be no different. Maybe it'll be themed to Hot Rods, considering it's next to Rockville. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Though again, this is an amazing addition, and I'm so happy to see Fiesta Texas actually get something, considering Six Flags was really going downhill. The question is, what's going on with the rest of Six Flags? Six Flags needs to step it up like Fiesta Texas. We can't just have one park succeeding. If it's a true theme park chain, every park should succeed like Fiesta Texas. So it makes me wonder for parks like Over Texas, which is currently being left in the dust. Even though it needs to get cared of, because Arlington is going to be a major venue in literally 4 years. Then we have smaller parks like Frontier City, who needs to start growing. Parks like Over Georgia, again left in the dust. And don't even get me started with St. Louis. So while it's great Fiesta Texas is getting these updates, I hope this goes for Six Flags in general. And I will make a future video discussing this and my personal predictions. But anyways, what do you think? Will 2023 be a big year for Fiesta Texas? And do you like their additions? Plus, what's your favorite addition? Comment down below. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is JB Thrills signing out.
Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad.